Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh and a very good morning. First of all, on behalf of University Malaya, I would like to say thank you for your presence in this inaugural lecture, which will be delivered by Professor Dr. Ying from the Department of Information System, Faculty of Computer Science and Information Technology, University Malaya. The lecture will begin shortly. For your information, this inaugural lecture is organized for professors in University Malaya to share their knowledge and thoughts in their respective expertise. In addition to that, it also complements the promotional process and service extension for professors in University Malaya. To ensure that our lecture runs smoothly, I would like to highlight a few house rules before we begin. I would appreciate it if everyone could stand up when I announce the arrival of Professor Dr. Lu Chu Kiong, Dean of FCSIT, who will also be chairing the lecture, and the arrival of Professor Dr. Teh Hing Wah. Kindly remain standing when the national anthem and the song are being played. As a support for Professor Dr. Teh Ying Wah, I would like to get everyone's cooperation to remain in the room until the end of the lecture. I would also like to remind everyone to switch off your mobile phone or please set your phone to silent mode to avoid interference during the lecture. Your cooperation is highly appreciated. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Announcing the arrival of Professor Dr. Lu Chu Kiong, the Dean of FCSIT, and Professor Dr. Teh Ying Wah from the Department of Information System, FCSIT UM. Thank you. Please be seated. Okay, now we are playing the national anthem. Please remain standing. Thank you, and please be seated. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh, and a very good morning, Professor Dr. Lu Chu Kiong, the Dean of Faculty of Computer Science and Information Technology, Professor Dr. Teh Ying Wah, Management of this Faculty of Computer Science and Information Technology, University Malaya, and ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the inaugural lecture by Professor Dr. Teh Ying Wah from the Department of Information Systems, Faculty of Computer Science and Information Technology, University Malaya. Today, Professor Teh Ying Wah is going to deliver his lecture entitled A Journey to Big Data Mining System. So, without further delay, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Lu Chu Kiong to chair the lecture and introduce Professor Dr. Teh Ying Wah.
Salam sejahtera diucapkan kepada semua hadirin yang dihormati sekalian. Saya mengalu-alukan kehadiran tuan-puan dan amat gembira berada bersama di Fakulti Sains Komputer dan Teknologi Maklumat sempena Syarahan Perdana Profesor Dr. Teh Ying Wah sebagai seorang profesor di Universiti Malaya. Izinkan saya meneruskan majlis ini di dalam bahasa Inggeris. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, members of the honor, it gives me a great pleasure to extend to all of you A very warm welcome. It is indeed an honor for me, on behalf of the University of Malaya, to be able to chair this inaugural lecture by Professor Dr. Ying, a professor from the Department of Information Systems, Faculty of Computer Science and Information Technology, University of Malaya. To quote an ancient proverb, if you are planning for a year, sow rice. If you are planning for a decade, plant trees. And if you are planning for a lifetime, educate the people. Today we celebrate an educator, a professor of the University of Malaya. Please allow me to introduce Professor Dr. Ying. Beginning at entry level in 1988 as a computer programmer in software industry for 6 years. He is a professor of of data mining, Faculty of Computer Science and Information Technology, University of Malaya. He obtained tertiary academic qualifications from the Oklahoma City University, United States, with Bachelor of Science in 1994 and Master of Science in 1995 in Computer Science. And from the University of Malaya, Malaysia, he obtained his PhD in data mining in 2004. Since then, more than 80 academic papers have been published in proceedings and respectable journals internationally within top 1% ranking. He received a very good H index and number of citations in Web of Science with H index 21 with 2,755 citations. In Scopus with H index 24 with more than 3,000 citations, and in Google Scholar with H index 31 with more than 6,000 citations. He actively supervised numerous students at all levels of study, from bachelor, master, and PhD. Area of his interest of research include data warehouse, data mining, deep learning, IoT, activity recognition, heart electrocardiograph, supraventricular premature beat, multivariable time series prediction, edge computing, and so forth. He has received several grants from public, international, such as NVIDIA GPU grants and private grant from Parker Hannifin of more than 1 million ringgit Malaysia. Currently, he has been serving as an associate editor of Human Media Interactions for Frontiers in Psychology and also served as a reviewer for several high-quality journals. He served as an expert advisory panel for Master of Science Data Science degree program at UTP, program advisory panel for Bachelor of Business, honors in Business Analytics at Thai RUC. He is also an external assessor of Swinburne University of Technology in Bachelor of Science of Computer Science program. Moreover, he is an external assessor for Program Master Science of Computer and Information Engineering of IIUM. Recently, he has completed 2 commercial data science projects such as Petronas GTD Data Science Project and Air Liquide Smart Innovative Operations. He is appointed as an Associate Fellow of Institute for Advanced and Smart Digital Opportunities, UUM, and served as a technical assessor of Swiss National Science Foundation as well. He has been teaching data mining subjects since 2002, which involve bachelor and master programs. He has produced data scientist graduates since 2002. He has also produced high-quality PhD graduates who work in IBM Canada as a senior data scientist, Amazon Web Services, AWS, Toronto, Canada, and also graduate working in Google, Canada, Silicon Valley, California, United States, as a Director of Data Science. So with that brief introduction, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Ying to present his lecture entitled A Journey to Big Data Mining System. Please.
Thank you very much, Prof. Lu, and thank you, our MC. Um, thank you, our ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests. Please welcome to my Innova lecturer. Right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Today, my agenda, right? First, I'd like to talk about what is a data mining system and what is a big data mining system. And is my research team, right, solve the impact problem? And what types of the data sources do my research team deal with? And how do I assess the high impact problem in my field, my data mining? And is my research team ready to solving these high impact problems? Hopefully, this agenda, my talk, right, able to address this issue. And this issue in my field of interest, right? So, what is a data mining system, right? Data mining is to extract the information from a data set, right? Then after that, you have to analyze it, and you're going to present your result. It's very simple, right? So this definition given in the 1996, right? Since in 1996, therefore it must be evolved. Okay. So the third one is my definition, because I did my PhD in the field of data mining. This is when I look at all the definition, I count my own definition. Find the hidden information in the data set, right? So this data set is a key, is a key for data mining, because as we know that no data, no mining. Have you ever heard about it? No data, no mining. So data source, right, for me is very important. Right? So what's the difference between the big data mining versus data mining? Because I completed my PhD in UC Malaya in 2003. Okay, I use it. My technique is called data mining. Is it any different now? Now because we are in the 2002, right? Any different? Okay. When it works right, from the data we can evolve into the big data. So what are the characteristics of the big data? Basically, there are three main characteristics in the big data. The first is the data might carry the characteristics of velocity, right? And then the volume. The third one is variety. Okay, now let me give you a few examples. How's the data look like in our real world? For example, speed, speed to a text, right? This is one example. And then you use a smartwatch, right, to capture your daily activity. For example, the way you walk, the way you walk, you sleep, okay, and the way you jump as well. All kind of activity. And if possible, the data, big data, right, is a ECG data. It's very able to capture your heart, your heart function, right? And also, what it is? This is a stock exchange, right? Okay. So, right? So the difference between the big data and big data mining and data mining, right? Because the data for my interpretation is only captures from one sources only, one sources. Okay. All right. The source of the big data is growing. Huh? What make it grow? For example, you know, in 20 years ago, right? When you carry your phone, right? Okay, I still remember 20 years ago, I carry the it's just a normal phone, Nokia, Nokia 3310, is it? Okay, now as compared with nowadays, when you carry the phone, right, the smartphone, okay, and you not only carry the smartphone to collect your data, you also, they call the smart shoes, right? And they will capture your activity. So there's so many devices they able to capture your data. Okay, so this is where make the source of the data is grow. So my PhD research going to address this area. This is a rock, this area. So basically there's 3 levels. So the more level you up, right, to have more data. So you can see nowadays, right, the data is booming, Okay, see here, you know, if you work on this area, right, this area you carry very less impact as compared to this area. Okay, now many researcher, right, work on this area. They come up some of the innovative methods, right? How the way we process the data. So my research team, right, we're able to capture this area, recording, just I show you the voice recording. And we also able to capture the satellite images, right? Satellite images. And we able to capture those ECG, ECG. So this is where, make our data carry impact, but not a big impact. Later I show you how you can carry the big impact research. How I, just the measure agenda, how do I assess, my research is a big impact data research, right? Okay. What is this about? This is my first paper published in ISI in year 2004. 2004. Okay? So it's quite, for me, it's quite memorable. It's my first step. But in this time, right, 2004, right, it's in the FSKTM, but I'm quite a senior. I'm going to retire soon. I'm quite senior. So, right, because at the time, right, I'm still young, 20 years ago, okay. So we managed to make a first step to publish in this is my PhD work, okay. But what are the impact for this paper? What guess? Okay, this is how I work. My research was able to capture the user, the behavior. When user, let's say they are in e-commerce, right? Then the e-commerce, let's say they want to buy. At that time we don't have iPhone. We have this called Nokia, right? And they're able to capture whether they buy Nokia, or able to buy those like not smartphone one. Then after that they capture the user behavior. They will translate. They will translate the user behavior into the SQL log. Okay, so through this data management system, right? Then we're able to so-called some so-called improve for response time and reduce the human error. Is where the Dr. Tan, therefore Dr. Tan is in my PhD graduate, very proud of him. So he carried my work in this area. Okay. So we're able to do a so-called database auto admin. Do we have carry any value in this kind of research? Do you think so? Do you think have a value? You're able to publish in ISI or it's supposed to have a value, right? Surprisingly, surprisingly. Okay, this is where the journal, this is where, because we are researcher, for us, right? Citation is very important. They are this ranking. You look at here. You look here. How many view? 9 view only. Up to now, right? The Scopus citation, right? Not even have 1. Still 0, First, we thought, right, we do a very grand thing, But end up, right? I spent almost 6 or 7 years on this research. But end up, right? The people to use your work, right? 0. How do you feel? Feel bad, right? But this is a very good lesson learned. This is how I, to improve myself, right? Okay. All right. And this is my my another quite research profile. My outcome. Hey, we have some about the citation already, from 0 to 24 citation. What year this published? 2012. The paper is what 2004. Not even have 1 citation. But here we will increase from 0 to 24. Okay. And what did this work? How did it work like? This work, right? Is my students, my PhD graduate, they use the real data, real bank data, is it? 1 year transaction is where I carry the value, no? Right. And then they have 1,750 customer in the balance. So what's the outcome for this? We have to do some of the customer segmentation. For example, we have a segmentation to the, for example, B40, M40, T20, to take a segmentation based on a customer, let's say, deposit account. So we just try to explore some of the technique. Okay. Too big, side. All right. Okay. See. All right. So this is I'm very proud of this by graduate. He was our colleague expert. So it's very good, excellent. And Prof. Lu is an intern examiner. So Prof. will give very constructive comment. Okay. So very thanks for Prof. Lu. I work for Google and so on. So sometimes it's a dream. It's a dream for those foreigners that come to study in Malaysia. They end up, right? Let's say they can be able to work in those corporate, right? Like Google, or Silicon Valley. This for us is very good. This is what I call, right, quality graduate. So produce quality graduate. Okay, here this Dr. Tan, very proud of him. He's never give up. Eventually we have a get to it. Okay, now you run your own company. So because of the previous work, we have 0 citation. Now this is not too bad. We have 3. Dr. Tan, we have 3. Okay, you better than me. Okay, your work. But you have a PhD student, you're better than me. I was a PhD student. I only have 0. Yeah, 3. All right. Is it, Dr. Tan, correct? How we are able to optimize the hardware using resources. Now he also doing it. Now Dr. Tan come by his own company. I'm very proud of him. At time we have have a coffee, is it? Coffee talk. Very proud of him. He's our very successful graduate. Huh? So during the session, right, we will talk about maybe Total can be include one of our partner to build this to build our dream. Right? Okay. So any of the optimized resources, you can refer to Dr. Tan. He's one of the best my graduate in the database optimization. So I think with him, right, let's say I want to build something, the big data, no problem, Dr. Tan, with Dr. Tan help. All right, see, now the citation keep on increase. Okay, why? Because I don't know why, I still very like to stock, no stock market, This is my favorite. Maybe I love money, therefore I like to go for stock the research, stock of women's assessment using a three-phase clustering techniques. All right. Okay, the stock now. We are selected 1 year. This is what was recommended by the prof. Prof, right? You guys look into the stock market, right? Therefore, you also I very thanks to you. Now my student landing into in the Canada Google, because we built this skill set. It deal with those real world data set. Is where make the citation different. Sometimes you also need to thankful to your internet examiner, They give you very constructive comments, right, to improve your research work. You don't know it as a negative. You make your scope wider. Okay, the wider you have, right, then you have more citation. Okay, all right. So you able to categorize it, Professor members. All right. So this is this paper I like to highlight again. And this is we have a 339 citation, okay, and with this Prof. David, our former dean, okay, former dean. Now we work together. Now he come an idea. He also like like this kind of research. Because why this paper have so many citation? So when we cover this paper, right, we try to cite the researcher, right? One of the references is a Nobel Prize winner, a Nobel Prize winner. So happen, right? It's a Nobel Prize winner, no? So we quote his model, right, in our paper. Therefore, our paper, right, can generate some citation. People try to go into the attention, Okay. So therefore, we are very proud with the amount of top 1%, okay, in the financial stock market, okay, fundamental analysis. And I disagree, right? Because recently, we have this workshop, their workshop. They say, when the assessor in the grant, like, when they assess you, right, based on your return, let's say they are invest 100,000, right? 100,000 in this project. They hope you can able to generate those revenue model. Otherwise, they say these projects, right? If for them it's right, cannot generate money. Well, look, we should not only look at those the money return. We should also look into whether they have this so-called policy citation, okay, and also the Wikipedia references. Not just limit to the money, right? It's not fair for us, right? What do you think? Do you think it's fair for us? Not fair, right? They should look at other angles, Because why? Like this kind of policy citation, Wikipedia, right, will increase your reputation. In the last agenda, right, as I mentioned, the ranking one, I will show you. Why this kind of the policy citation, Wikipedia, right, able to increase your citation indirectly, okay, increase your ranking. Okay? All right. This is the top one. Huh? Why this is top? We observed that because of, in 2015, 15, right? The most topic, what's the most hot topic in this era, not this era, in this year? Big data. So in the extract, right, we want to catch the author attention. We include the keyword big data. We somehow, right, we time series clustering. Also, there's some correlation with the big data work. This is where we have one of the top citation. So this is one of the top. So far, no other people can break this one in my discipline. In my therefore, I strongly recommend you guys, right? Don't do this paper. How to formulate a strategy to improve your citation. Later I tell you why we need improve citation. Improve citation not just for your promotion only. Not just limited to promotion. There's others will come into the play. Okay. All right, top 1%. Okay. All right. So there's a student, very proud of him. Now he can work in the city committee. Probably, then we can ask him to collaborate, international collaboration. Because like work in city committee, that our frequency committee. Okay. All right. And this time we not only look at one source, we're into the two sources. Okay. Therefore, we through those so-called text processing, NLP, to this multi-layer algorithm to process this text breaking financial news. For example, I say suddenly, Federal Reserve increase the rate. What will happen? What will happen to our stock market or forex? Therefore, I like money. Therefore, forex. Right? What happened? Okay. So, what's the limitation? Even this approach, right? There are 162 citation. If let's say I want to increase my citation to threefold, what am I going to do? We're a researcher, what going to do? We want to help our EC climb up, bring them another height. What going to do? Okay. My 20-year experience, I think we need to have one more sources. 2 not enough. 3 not enough. 4 sources, but that means like it's not just limit to for example, this is a text news, text breaking news. Well, you can include those like social media, okay, and even you're able to capture, right, the image to watch people better how they feel, right? Therefore, we have in our life we have this so-called emotion recognition. So you have to put all them together. So the more source you put them together, right, what will happen to your data? Yes, exactly. For accuracy. Not accuracy, right? You need to have very powerful hardware to support, right? Do you think? And later I'll show you, right? All my students, all my 12 computer PT computer graduate. What hardware they use? Let me tell you. Miserable. All the time, right? Miserable. But they can produce excellent result. This is why therefore I mentioned in my synopsis, I mentioned, right? Even though we are given very limited of the grant, right? But we still can able to produce sustainable result. I mean sustainable, no, but not the world-class result, not a very high impact result. Huh? Not a very high impact result. This is you want to produce high impact result, right? Later, I'll show you later. Where you can get high impact result. How to create result. We have to work together. Huh? Not only limit to the company to fund it, many way, right? Then we can produce an excellent result. World-class result, high impact one. Okay? All right. So I'm also very proud of this student. This graduate, right? Now he work in the German. Do you like to work in German? Germany, right? Is one of my best country. I think Prof. Lu like to go to German. He went to many times. Yeah. Before he take up this very heavy mission post, he like to cooperate with those top, top research in the world, especially in German. Very good at German. I never been there, I don't know. But it's part of it's just like my dreams. Okay? All right. Okay, beta reduction. Rank 1. So you have to go for a rank 1 paper in your category. For example, like our field is an information system, right? So you go for information science and a library science. Last time library science we are together. Now they're no more already. Okay, just we talk about those how we able to nowadays when you work on anything, right? At research, you should know how to somehow right correlated to your sustainable development goal. Then I'm an assessor. I received quite a number of applicants because of my level. I said, man, I will look into this word. Whether this proposal, right? If I reject it, I say, oh no, this project, right, not sustainable development goal. So I can use it. Let's say you're able to address this, really solve our world problems. We not only serve our nation, right? We need to impact to the global. Our career task impact global. How impact global? You have to do some sustainable development goal. No choice. Whether you like or not, you have to. Okay? All right. So student, now you work in London. Okay? You like to go to London? I never been in London. I think I like to go. Not work there, we see that. Okay, London. All right. Okay. This is where you're able to capture those satellite data. Then we will be able to do some of those kind of flood detection because of the multiple density clustering. And deep web, deep learning models. It's also one of very, very hot topic. I still remember, I took my master degree from Oklahoma City University. Oklahoma City, one of the best university, right, in the West region. Best 30. They are the teaching, Oklahoma cannot compare to the MIT, but the teaching, the class, right, very small. Small number of students. So you're able to meet the professor, and the professor able to make you, come with this idea. So I took the subject, right, the neural net, in Oklahoma City. Okay, because deep learning means what? More layer, I still remember I bought a PC, a PC to run this neural net. You try to recognize, right, the A. How much does it take, in my day? 1994. Run the software to detect whether it's A, because you need to train, train the computer to recognize A. How long does it take? Make a wild guess. 3 months. Wow, not that long. A day. Until I just remember my 80286 machine, right? It's nearly burned, to red hot, my creation, right? Nearly burned, Take the kind of A, right? Therefore, they are at the time not very popular, the AI, but 2018, right? Amazing. Deep learning this is a hot topics. Huh? It's very expanded. Huh? The more the year, it get more powerful. So therefore, right, you need to have a world-class research, right? You need to have a world-class. Without that one, it's impossible. It's just a slogan. I want to produce a world-class students, world-class graduates. But the lab is a what? The class. Huh? The class. Tak boleh lah. Huh? Okay, this is the second very good paper. That 1%. And I very surprisingly they mentioned in the US the news. Our name, right? In the US news. In those are Masale, right? They see our we have carried a flag in the overseas. Okay? Patent, therefore I say mention is very important. We should not just look into the value, the money only, money term return. You look at those like whether the patent, family citation. Okay. Okay. So therefore I look into the instincts, therefore for this kind of result. See? I managed to get very thanks to the FRGS, they give me the grant, able to continue this project, fault detection, early fault, elderly. Now I'm almost elderly already. I need this desperately. Until one day I fall down, right? Able some to kind of some rescue. Our prof also did kind of project. Health monitoring system. I think he found a few company, healthcare company. Okay. Rank 1 is in the computer science. So I not just limit into the information science rank 1 paper. Also, I need to target to the computer science. So go for rank 1 one. So you must be confident. You're confident. You really they're not confident. How do you show them confident? Still doesn't scale. This possible is rank 1. The scale now. I also go rank 1. Rank 1 in this category. Some students they're quite scared of coming in. But I say, no, don't worry. You already have tried the card already. You just follow my path. You follow my path, right? Then I can lead you to a rank 1 in your category. Okay? All right. See, you already mentioned in this patent. So I said, please maybe the top should pay attention to this patent family. Okay. All right. So because we get this grant from the NVIDIA, the GPU grant, they sponsors the hardware. Not the whole hardware, no. Just give one card only, GPU card. So happened Dr. Liu is not here. He promised me to hear, if I'm not here. I know they are run by the very thanks to the Dr. Liu, he will be able to run this deep learning project. Because he set up the high performance center, from a few researchers, they contribute. Therefore, I think they have 6 GPU. But so many jobs submitted, therefore need to be a queue. Because we need to have our own one, we not just rely on the center, because there are many tasks running on in all day. They are HPC, right? Not just reserved for you only, but reserved for all the researchers. It is a high performing work. Okay? So we through this deep stack encoder algorithm. Then we also put into this ECG. Okay, and easy data set. We also thank to this Prof. Tan Yu Ping. She provide us a real data. But already some massage already lah. I think only with the real data, right? Then you only can do wonder. It's just those like public representative data, right? To clean one, right? Quite challenging lah. But you're able to find some, for example, you're able to identify some symptoms, detect the models. I not only I like money, I also like my health. Therefore, I do health projects. So you do something, you must relate to yourself one. Then you feel very excited, You cannot sleep, but suddenly you cannot sleep. Just like yesterday, I cannot sleep. I only sleep 1 hour, 2 hours. Why? Because I'm very excited about to share with you. Okay, so we also work on this speed that I mentioned. We're able to do this, identify the speed. There are many applications. Say, for example, let's say, example, let's say, I want to talk in the Google Meet, right? You only need proper talk only. The rest muted. Is it possible? Possible. So this one, otherwise you create no noise in an environment. Maybe through this speed identification model, I think they already have this already in those like big corporations, right? But this will tell you, we have it. We have a skill, but just like we don't have a world-class lab to support us. If world-class lab support us, right? Then we can create a world-class talent. Okay, contribution is my contribution to the data mining system. See, I work with data mining, not big data mining. Why? Because we're not reached there yet. See what? Is far away or just 1 mile? Depends on you guys. Let's say you sponsor me the lab, right? The 1 mile, right? Very fast to reach. Well, we have a skill already. We have a talent. But just that we don't have what? The hardware. Too sad to say that. Very sad. But even though we get the hardware, well, we don't want to complain. We still work on it. With the very limited resources. Okay, my contribution. This all these skill set we can able to address the data, not big data. Okay, see, speed, emotion. With the emotion, you're able to detect. The more view you have, the better you are. Okay, this is my intention network. Hopefully one day, right, we cover all the area. This is my dream. Before I retire, I don't know if it's possible. That is what I want. Hopefully, with your support, we can build a world-class big data mining lab. Before I retire, I always talk to my health department, Prof. Nojihan. I want this. He also very headache. How to make it possible? This is a very troublemaker, you see. He's a troublemaker, Prof. Nojihan. All right. So Paka is very good. He support me. As I mentioned, my IA to do the work. NVIDIA, the hardware. It can come in any form to support me, support our lab. That's how I describe it. I think we put your name in our lab. Proper. Put our name. Perdana, right? Eric Quick. And this is the reasoning one. He willing, the CEO, Vincent, he willing to support us. He willing to share the data with us. But the data must be massaged one. Okay, so the difference, This is a take-home one, take-home one, okay? So what difference between the big data, the data mining system and big data? The data size, some people say, yeah, according to our, our work, right? Less than 1 GB, it must be 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte. So I plan to build, right? I plan to build my dreams are, whether materialize are 100 terabyte. 1,000 terabyte data size. Big, ma. Am I big? Huh? Medium, right? Compared to the Western, right? I'm medium. The West told them, okay. Oh, then you don't just capture the snapshot only, just like 1 year. Yeah, more than that. Maybe possible, but real time. All right. Well, say what I say, to big data mining system. Not yet, just 1 mile. That's the amount. Okay. So this I give the name lah. Don't whether appropriate, I'm not a grammar guys. Big data to hidden pattern lab. This sounds good? Not good, huh? Well, I hopefully we can produce a 15 article, right? In top 1%, more cited. Okay, this I call it high impact. My current work, right? Just so only, so. If high impact already not here already because I like money one, huh? You're not a high impact one, huh? Well, citation, I like citation a lot. Every day I watch citation. Why? Okay. Well, curious ranking, this is I always look into it, how we can improve our citation. Let's say we can increase our citation per paper. This is our last topic. We can improve our academic reputation, right? Indirectly. So all the factors will be increased. Now our ranking is about 70, right? I think we big data, but we can go to the 2015, right? Proper. Right? We'll definitely we will increase the high index. You know what index? If you don't know, never mind. You can send to me, I'll explain to you. Well, can improve the employee reputation, okay? Because you are looking at the real data, big data project, not those not model impact one, not high impact. Well, definitely, yeah. That's why I said my dream now, cover all the area. You not need to work with the US, those country, don't come here, don't need to work, okay, your responsibility, Okay, acknowledgement. This is my last slide, So I'm here. Thanks, Well, my family members, here my son, thanks. Come here, give me a continuous support, Sometimes you have to improve my slide a lot, because it's the engineer mindset. I'm computer science. I think another way. I think it's a very fancy thing, But I say, oh, this is not realistic. You should think this way. My son helped me a lot. And University Malaya, yes. Without the University Malaya, I cannot be standing here, not sitting, to talk to you guys, and nobody. Why Chancellor, yes, the very vision guy, he hold the thing our next level, right? Okay, the Dean, thanks, very special thank the Dean, and then also all the staff helping me put all this decoration, very nice, right? Later you can take some picture here, decoration. And the colleague, yes, my health department support me to give this lecturer. I think without his support, I cannot give. So he support me a lot. Thanks a lot, Prof. Nojihan. And so my MC, Prof. Sanima, and our backup plan, Prof. Sridevi, MC. All this very good. I don't think about it. Otherwise, I need to run myself. They say MC is not feeling well, possible now. Then what happened? I didn't run my own MC. Can you imagine? They said also the MC, also the speaker. What happened? Wow, very scary. And my student, yes, This is, I only have a lot of my students. Like Dr. Tan, I only have a lot. Only Dr. Tan here only. The rest, they watch it online. I need to use this opportunity, right? So thanks to them. Can you see me? Hi, they're online. There's some in the US, Canada, they're watching me. Okay? All right, these are references. Toot, 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 toot. So, this is the last one, last part of this, right? May your choice reflect your hope, not your fear. It's just how, if I come here, I also very fear. But the more I talk, I don't want to go up, I want to go on now, and continue, I don't know why. But before I come in, I very fear. So therefore, I made the right choice to give a talk to share with you guys. Thank you very much. Very thankful for coming. Thank you.
Tak, I nak bagi conclusion. Thank you, Professor Dr. Teh Ying Wah. Now, I would like to call upon Professor Dr. Lu Chu Kiong to conclude the lecture which has been delivered by Professor Dr. Teh Ying Wah a moment ago.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Professor Dr. Teh Ying Wah, for the very interesting and inspiring lecture. So here I want to wrap up to summarize the main points of Prof. Dr. Teh Ying Wah's inaugural talks. So with emerging new concepts like deep learning and big data and their vast applications in recent years, so research work has been increased on effective solutions to extract knowledge from this avalanche of data. I think Prof. Dr. Teh Ying Wah has done many important research work which has contributed to diverse areas such as KL Stock Exchange, Forex market, health monitoring. So even under the condition of very limited funding, right? And we know that it is very competitive now, right, to apply to get funding. But he managed to make it work, right? And managed to publish a lot of work in high impact journal. Many of them are ranked top 1%, right? So, okay. And he has produced a very high quality graduates. I think this we have to give a lot of applause. Okay. Who works in IBM Canada, AWS, Amazon Web Service, in Toronto, Canada, Google, Canada. Some even work in Silicon Valley, right, as a director of data science. I think we should grab this opportunity, Prof, right, to now bring them back, and then we consolidate the team. So faculty will help try to support you to set up the data science lab. Okay. So in his lecture today, Prof. Teh believes he can overcome limited funding using a sustainability big data mining system. And the team managed to discover through the research a hidden pattern which empower data mining to extract valuable information from complex and massive data sets, which has a lot of challenge like volume, velocity, and variety. So they investigate on the trend of improvement in efficiency, quality, and complexity of big data mining system during the last 2 decades and enlighten new path for future direction. So thank you, Prof. Teh, for your contribution. So from Prof. Teh's speech today, we can see that this research has significantly contributed to the advancement in research community and will be inspiring our understanding of the fundamental principle of continual learning and to produce breakthrough in the field of big data mining in the future. So with that, join me again to congratulate Professor Dr. Teh Ying for his excellent inaugural lecture. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Lu Chu Kiong, for chairing this session. Okay. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the management of the Faculty of Computer Science and Information Technology University Malaya, distinguished guests, and all who are here today for your time. Okay, with this, we have reached the end of the lecture. On behalf of the University Malaya, I would like to apologize if there had been any shortcomings from our side in organizing this lecture. Refreshment is served outside this room. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for your presence and have a pleasant afternoon. Before we go for the refreshment, there is a photo session. May I call upon the faculty management to come on stage for photo session with Professor Dr. Teh Ying. Thank you.